Hello, everyone. My name is Yoshio and I'm part of Saturday&Sunday Investment Group. And I am making this quick video in regards to our Tesla trade today because I feel like that there is a lot of value behind it. So let's talk about it real quick. All right. So today we were able to do a scalp trade, which is basically a small trade that it shouldn't take us more than 5 or 15 minutes to accomplish. So we get in out fast, we get out fast, and we try to capitalize within that specific time frame. So what did we trade it? We specifically traded Tesla, right? And right here, I have highlighted what happened. So in here, this was the starting candle for the day, right? And these were the first 15 minutes of the stock market as soon as it started. So as you guys can see, there was no direction. So we had a doji candle. That's what we call this one right here. So if there's no direction, we don't know whether it's going to go up or down, right? But we had fib levels up from the previous night. And the fib level was saying, hey, if Tesla crosses 1081, you should pay attention to it because it might take off. But again, you got to, take into consideration a couple of things. The first thing, it's Friday, right? So not saying that on Friday you can't get moves like that, but it's more rare. It happens less. So if it's Friday, I'm thinking, all right, so people are trying to make quick money, get in and out and, go about their day. Second thing, the premium for the weekly contracts that Tesla had was really low and people were buying it. The OI kept on increasing. And we also, let's see if it's here. Well, I don't have it open, but sweep calls kept on coming in for weeklies instead of like 2 weeks out. So it makes you think, why is it that big money is getting into this trade and they're not being cautious about it? They're not getting it 2 weeks out and, doing strikes that are, out of the money. They're a bit far out, so they won't lose money in case this trade doesn't happen. No, what was happening is that the sweeps that kept on coming in were weeklies or like Friday trades that were going to end the same day. So that tells me that they were expecting the move to happen real fast, real quick. So after this 15-minute candle, look at what happened. We got this nice move upwards, right? So we got in the play right here 1 minute before the 15-minute candle close. That's risky because technically it can still go back down, right? The second candle tells you the rest of the story. But here it worked out in our advantage because the candle was actually green. Now, most people, if greed was right behind your ear telling you, hey, stay in the play, they decided to stay on the play. And if you did decide to stay on the play, it dropped. And then after that, for the rest of the hour or 2 hours, as right now you're looking at it live, it's moving, it has moved sideways. So this is what we call premium burning. So people made their money in this move right here. They got out at this level. And then for the rest of the 2 hours, if you were swinging the trade, more than likely you've been losing whatever gains you got out of this. Why? Because now the premium is burning. Why is it burning? Because of something called time decay, right? Remember, as the options or the contract remains open, it starts losing value the longer you hold it. And today is the last day for that weekly contract, right? Because today is Friday. So by the end of the day, your contract is going to expire worthless if it doesn't make any significant amount of money, right? So with the movement here, or the type of trade that you were supposed to do, was a quick scalp based out of all the different things that were affecting the specific stock today. So again, you wait on the 15-minute candle. You don't get in right away as soon as market opens, right? Because volatility is high and you really don't know what to expect. And then after that, if you see that the movement is moving in your direction, get in, right? If it's a fast movement like this one, I call it the first wave. If you get the first wave like this right here was easily $1,000. If you did either in the money, same week contracts, OTDs, or if you did them even 2 weeks out. And again, this was an OTD move for people that wanted to make quick money. And again, it's Friday. Keep that in mind. Fridays work differently compared to other days of the week. You don't see large movements like this and that keep on continuing after the first 15 minutes, right? It's more rare, not saying that it doesn't happen, but you always have to go based off the statistics, right? What typically happens in movements like this? And again, it's always good to have your fib levels in place because they do tell you what's going to happen, or like how far would this stock get, or will it bounce back off the fib level. And that's pretty much it. This was just a lot of value that I wanted everyone else to see, and that technical analysis does work. And again, it's not the easiest thing, but when you do pay attention to all the different things that affect that specific stock, it tends to pay off. And we didn't even look, if you guys pay attention, we didn't even look at any technical, I'm sorry, at any indicators or anything like that, which is user fib levels and support and resistance points, right? Now, if you look at the volume, we had a strong volume here, and then red volume started coming in. But then after that, every other volume candle that came in after was lower and lower and lower. That tells me the traders got out and they decided to stop trading after that move, right? If the volume were to increase, then that tells me a different story. But that's it, guys. Again, if you like trading stocks, options, cryptocurrencies, or even NFTs, anything in regards to the financial world, I highly encourage you to join the Zero Dinar Investment Group. All the information should be in the video down below. If not, like and subscribe, and so I can keep on making videos like this to show you guys the value that you guys can get out of technical analysis. Once again, my name is Yoshio, and thank you for watching.